Hi, Anna Palmer with Marble Jar. Vicky Hofel, Parenting on Track. Maybe you should say your own name.
I don't know. I kind of liked you introducing me.
Oh, okay. We'll stick with that then. We're here to talk about the Marble Jar app that we're developing, the new iPhone and iPad app. We're going to talk about the advanced function of YASA jars, yes, as soon as.
Love that.
And I will give an example, a real example from our lives where my kids wanted a Wii. They did. PlayStation is what we ended up getting. No, that's not true. Our videographer says we shouldn't say Wii because it's funny. In life, it's a Wii, but we're going to try to remember to say PlayStation. So they wanted to get a PlayStation. Not really. And we wanted to know, what would it take for them to get a PlayStation?
Yeah, because what were you worried about if you got the PlayStation?
It would distract them from doing things that we personally valued more, like all the reading and sewing and art creating that they were doing.
Absolutely.
So distracting them from other things. We were worried that if they wanted something and they got it immediately, it would just keep them from setting goals and working long term for things.
Were you worried about the way they might treat the equipment?
Yeah. Actually, that's been great. So we did. So let's think of some examples. Should I tell you what we really did, or do you want to?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So what we really did was we set up a list of behaviors that they could demonstrate to show us that they had the skills necessary for the Wii. And one was contributing some of their own money. And two was showing us that they could take care of some of their other things. Like they were using our phones at the time, so they would have to plug in our phones and make sure they were charged.
Nice.
With their own things, they had to put away the fragile things, understand about electricity, that it couldn't go in water. That was for Leo.
Ooh, good one.
He now overcompensates for that. And I forget what the last thing was that we did. When we told them to get off the computer or our phone or whatever to attend to something else, they needed to listen the first time that we requested their attention to something else to show that they wouldn't be too distracted. And then we set up a little grid and they X'd off those things, and when the grid was full, it was time.
Perfect.
And so with the app, instead of having to do an X, it would be set up. There would be an image of the PlayStation on the front. The kids would demonstrate those skills.
For however long you determined you wanted them to show you.
Yeah, because repeating is important for skill building.
Yes, it is.
It's easy to do things once.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to
7 days
do it
straight.
regularly.
And what would be the benefit of having a child do something 7 days in a row?
It builds a skill or a habit.
Habit.
Is that right?
We're looking for a habit.
Habit.
So that once the healthy habit is in place, it means that you could probably take that same set of skills, like picking up after yourself and not getting distracted and doing the other things in your family that are valuable, into other areas.
That's really the goal.
Yeah.
Because for the kids, the goal may be the PlayStation. For the parents, it's healthy habits that help create stronger kids.
Yeah.
Stronger kids?
Healthier kids, happier kids, more plugged in kids.
And really more plugged in with the PlayStation.
Yeah.